It's located down the center of the tram ceiling where the lights are flashing. We'll stop the tram, help you out in any way we can. In the event of a medical emergency, state-of-the-art automated defibrillators are located at the front of each tram, and they're available for use by trained guests or staff. Also, keep in mind the tour features several water effects. You might be getting a tad wet, so you might want to make sure that those cameras are well protected. And keep in mind you're only going to get wet if you sit in a blue seat. Everybody checks. Right now, let me introduce you to the man who keeps our show rolling. To my immediate right, our driver. Here's Johnny. Our driver, Johnny. Everybody give him a wave. He's your guy. All right, we're going to leave the theme park behind, take you inside the working movie studio. Here to tell you about Universal's beginnings is Oscar winner Whoopi Goldberg.
Universal Studios. Come on up. Okay, fine. You're saying to Hollywood? Maybe. But if other studios can have a line or a mouse or something, what is wrong with an Oscar-winning woman? Besides, I know all about this place. I shot my first movie with Steven Spielberg on the Universal backline, the biggest and busiest fantasy factory in the world. So let's go. Universal got its start in 1912 when visionary Carl Webley brought his movie company west and opened Universal Pictures on March 15, 1915. To visit his studio, and the Universal Studios was born. You see, Mr. Webley believed that movies should make people laugh, or cry, or sit on the edge of their seats. And for the last century, Universal has been doing just that. I'll be back to check up on you guys a little later. I gotta go get Ryan's thing. I'm so bad. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn things back over to your guy. I want you to have a great time. Let's go.
Alrighty, we'll be hearing from Whoopi a little bit more later on. Now, Universal Studios is actually part of NBC Universal, which is one of the largest entertainment companies in the world. In addition to Universal Studios, you've also got NBC, one of the largest TV networks, USA, one of the largest cable networks, the Sci-Fi Channel, CNBC, MSNBC, and Universal HD, which offers the brightest and high-def programming. Right now, folks, we are about to enter our main block, which houses our 35 sound stages. Now, a sound stage is a building that's 98% soundproof. And inside of a soundstage, we can create any environment, interior or exterior, that the story demands. They're extremely versatile buildings. In fact, folks, we have a great example of the soundstage coming up directly in front of us. As we turn around the corner, take a look off to your left-hand side. You're going to see Soundstage 12, one of the largest stages in Hollywood. Now, over the years, hundreds of movies have shot inside Soundstage 12. Here, this one here. That obviously aren't shooting here now because they're well finished. That's not to say that we don't currently make movies here at Universal. Oh no, we have all kinds, and I mean all kinds of projects in the works. For example, currently shooting here is some of the hit CBS TV show CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Lawrence Fishburne and Marty Helgenberger. Now most of the sets are here on our front line. Only the cast, crew, and invited guests are allowed inside. However, next time you come to Universal, you want to think about checking out our VIP experience. That's where you yourself can become one of those invited guests and tour an actual version of the sets. Now, I should clarify, the CSI that films here is indeed the original CSI with Lawrence Fishburne, not CSI Bakersfield, not CSI Sheboygan, not CSI Hackensack, but the original CSI. Now, over here on the right-hand side is Stage 28, one of the oldest sound stages in Hollywood. Now, over the years, hundreds of movies have shot inside 28, but it's well known for its very first production. You see, in 1925, Stage 28 was built to house the elaborate Paris Opera House set from the Phantom of the Opera, starring Lon Chaney, the man of 1,000 faces, in one of his most terrifying roles. Now, coming up over here on your left-hand side is Stage 27, where some of the movie Evan Almighty was recently shot. Now, for those of you that may not know, Evan Almighty was the sequel to Bruce Almighty, that starred Steve Carell, who you might remember as the 40-year-old virgin. He reprised his role as Evan Baxter from Bruce Almighty in Evan Almighty. Now, you're probably scratching your heads and going, wait a minute, 40-year-old virgin was in Bruce Almighty? I don't remember that. What did he do? Let me refresh refresh your memory. Hang on. That guy. Don't worry, sir, I won't do that again. It's like my kids are going to be doing that all the way home.
Now it's time to move from the big screen to small screen.
Aside from making memorable movies, NBC Universal has a long history of producing hit TV shows, many of which filmed right here on the Universal lot.
Our TV history goes back some 70-plus years to our very first broadcast, which was the opening ceremony of the 1939 New York World's Fair. Since that time, we at NBC have produced many of your favorite TV shows, including Friends, Cheers, Seinfeld, Law & Order, ER, Saturday Night Live, The Today Show, The Tonight Show, Fear Factor, Deal or No Deal, The Office, The Apprentice, My Name is Earl, 1 vs. 100, and so much more. TV shows work on an extremely fast schedule. The average episode takes about a week to complete. From the first read through to the final taping, now movies are a completely different story. The average movie takes anywhere from several months to sometimes several years to complete and involves literally hundreds of people. So, Bookster, where do all these movies and TV shows come from anyway?
Okay, I'm back. So, did I miss anything? Did you guys see anybody famous? Well, if not, it could be because they're all inside those big sound stages or in these bungalows, which are kind of like cute little houses for writers, producers, and directors making their movies or working deals with the studios. Which gives me an idea.
And if you look off to your right-hand side as you go back in front of the bridge, you're going to see something really cool. You're going to see the only bridge in Hollywood that can put itself back together. Very cool. What's even cooler than that, take a look just above the bridge up on the hill there. You're going to see a vast array of GE solar panels. They provide enough clean energy to power the entire neighborhood of production bungalows that we saw earlier. Such advanced technology will someday power your own neighborhood as well. Today at Universal, Marine powers here. Right now, I want you to get your cameras ready because in just a few moments, we're going to show you some of the screen's most recognizable icons. Side as well as on the screens are some great examples of what we call picture cards. A picture card is any card that's seen on camera. Whether it runs or not is irrelevant. If it's on camera, it is a picture card. Some picture cards are as famous as the stars. Now, over the years, folks, picture cards have gotten bigger. Speaking of embracing one's need for speed, one of our biggest films to use picture cards was the third film in the Fast and the Furious series, Tokyo Drift.
Fast and Furious.
As filmmakers rely on our picture cards to really supercharge their movies, having just the right vehicle can make or break a big Hollywood blockbuster. And that's especially true for full throttle type films like Fast and Furious, where motion control technology, along with computer-generated imagery, can help our filmmakers bring nearly impossible scenarios to life. Right now, folks, I want you to get your cameras ready because in just a few moments, we're going to take you behind the scenes on Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and we're going to show you how we can put these picture cards to practical use. This is special effects stage 55 that we're about to enter right